Hi guys, Waydax98 here, and I missed the patch notes today, but they had it out there, so this is going to be a little bit different. So usually I go in knowing exactly what I'm going to talk about, and this day I'm just going to have to talk about whatever. So, right off the bat, uh, right off the bat, we had the Rad Tasker rework. Sorry, my brain just shut off there. We have a Rad Tasker rework, and I'm not, like I said, I don't know about this, so I'm having to read this. So, his passive, he spawns with a magical acorn of the world tree in his inventory, placed in the slot for boots, of course. He can upgrade the acorn in an app store from anywhere on the map to increase... God damn it! Bang! Increase his power and movement speed, so the acorn is now boots. The fully upgraded acorn adds self-healing 20 plus 40% of your physical power to his abilities. Wow, okay, so they are moving him towards the solo lane with that, and moving more towards the Emerald Acorn. Now I'll need to see in game what that entails, but we'll see. Ratatasker dashes forward, damaging, doing 140 up to 100 to 260 plus 8% of your magical power, slowing enemies, 20% to 40% for 3 seconds. Dart pierces through minions and stops the first enemy god hit. Okay, also Dart's cooldown is reduced by 2 frames for each enemy hit with Flurry or Acorn Blast. Huh. So you no longer just dashing through people. That's not as fun. Rattusker spins around in a flurry of attacks, damaging enemies. Flurry of attacks. Wait, what? What? Damn it, Fang! Just stop it. We'll toss this away. There we go. Maybe you won't be able to hear it. Reduces the physical protections 2 to 6% for up to 4 times. Huh. Flurry. Flurry used to be able to, like, throw out acorns. I don't know what that does now. I have to look at that. Acorn Blast Tasker shoots a blast of 3 acorns forwards in a cone, each dealing blah blah damage. Enemies hit by more than 1 acorn will take an additional damage, and enemies hit with all 3 acorns will be stunned for 1 second. Okay. Through the cosmos, Ratatasker charges up and leaps in the ground to the branch above his head. He may jump 2 more branches and choose a landing position. Upon landing, deal damage and knocks up enemies. Okay. Through the cosmos can be cancelled or timed out from any branch, causing Ratatasker to strike down at the current location. Costs 100 mana, 90 second cooldown. So they didn't change through cosmos too much. Wow, they really did change him a lot. Huh. That is definitely interesting. A couple of them, I have a couple of questions about it. Like, I really wish like I said, if I had watched it, I would know, but I haven't, so I'm out of this a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go to new god skins, of course, since we had Susano last patch. We'll not be having one this patch. New god this patch, so we got the rework for Ratatasker instead. So let's just go on skins, which, if you guys have not seen from the Twitter and YouTube, they're doing this event for DreamHack, basically. And it's like a Nordic-based event, and it reimagines Chalk and Kali. So we have Inhegar Chalk, which this full bar, yeah, this is him. So basically Nordic style, Viking style, however you want to say it. And then you have Stormjarl Chalk, and that is I guess you get that later on. I'll talk about it more in the event. You get that after you finished it. It's kind of an upgrade version of him. Then you have Valkyrie Kali, which is this one. Looks pretty cool. I like the skin. Actually, I really like the axe in the for Chalk. It really does look good in my opinion. But I do like this color scheme better than this color scheme. Although this does look more stormy. But that's just kind of my opinion on it. And they do keep kind of the same. This looks more like tier 1, tier 2 for a Nordic god. And I guess that's what they're going for. See that this is of course, this Kali. I really do like this design for Kali. Really nice. It's a really cool look. And I do kind of like this too, but it's I don't know. I'm not real sure about these skins yet. I don't know if I'll pick it up or not. But they do look really nice. I really like this one for some reason. It just looks, I don't know. It looks very good. It's just, I can't really explain it. So that's why it's called the Viking Invasion. We have the Viking Invasion event, which include these skins. So next up we have two tier 2s, which one is Anher. Wrong one. Anher. As you can see, he's got the nice pharaoh-esque stuff on him, basically. What most Egyptians have, kind of the more ornate, wow, okay, more ornate look to them. It's nice. Goes from a single point spear to a double point spear, kind of forks you instead of impales you, just kind of forks you. Next we have Ho-Yi, which is Searing Sun Ho-Yi, which it's kind of weird because they've always tried to do Ho-Yi and Chang'e kind of like bounce off each other. And the Chang'e skin, if I remember, was kind of sun-based. I'm surprised they didn't go a little more moon-based for Ho-Yi, being for everything, but it's okay, I guess. It's not bad. I really do like the design, but I'm just surprised they didn't go with the more, I don't know, moon-based kind of go to counter. I mean, to go with Chang'e, but that's their choice. Next one, that's Searing Sun Ho-Yi. Next one, we have the Scotty Mastery skins. These look really nice. I saw this a little bit earlier. I really do like what they did with Kaldir and how he's not like, it's not just like Fenrir color scheme. It is more just like his own thing. Like he's normal Kaldir, but his markings are the gold and I'm guessing the silverish, bluish, whatever it is. So that's interesting. So next we have a new avatar, Cutesy Freya, which there's usually at least one avatar in each patch. Now we have the Viking Invasion. So Viking Invasion bundle goes with, you get, when you unlock it, you get the first Jock skin and the first Kali skin, this one and this one. And then you gain access to embark on the Viking Invasion questline, which is this quest you do. You get a ward, which is like, the ward is actually like a tankard. It's pretty cool. And a tankard's like a cup. If you guys didn't know. You have the altar, which is a really nice looking altar, to be completely honest with you. I don't actually think there's a picture of it here, is there? No, it's not. Dang it. I was hoping there'd be a picture. You get the loading frame, which is a really nice looking loading frame. You get the Ymir announcer pack, and you get the Nordic Seafair music theme, so I'm not real sure about that. I have not heard about it yet. Then you unlock these throughout the Viking questline, which will be the two upgraded skins, this one and this one. And you get bonus Failure rewards and the Viking chest roll, which is guaranteed Norse skins. Okay. Macintosh support Miscellaneous. Correct the issue where sun gods were being forced into restricted camera pitch during their ultimates. Added a return to lobby button to spectator clients. Watching live god selections update. Okay. And update the icon for Fire Giant Slow from Magma Blast. Okay, there we go. Now, Janus, we have Watch Your Step. As Janus, make your opponent fall through 15 different portals in one match. So, portal under their feet every time. No Scope. As Janus, hit at least 2 enemy gods with your ultimate at max distance. That's actually pretty easy if you're a good Janus. Scylla. Yes, I'm a monster. As Scylla, reset your ultimate 3 or more times in a single use. So, quad. Or no, triple kill or quadra kill. There you go. Or pentakill. I got you, Scylla. You sick 'em to root 3 enemy gods at one time. So, oh, you're coming down a corridor? Sick 'em. Basically, Susanoo! Use Susanoo's pull 3 or more enemies with 1 use of Wind Siphon. I just got done playing Susanoo for the first time, and I did that like 2 or 3 times, so that's not too hard. That's a fun one. He's so fun though. Weather the Storm. As Susanoo, use a basic anytime while Storm Katana is active. Huh. Oh, that's cool. That's easy though. Mythical Mail. Mythical Mail is overwhelming in costs and especially not very good. I knew that. I can call that. So you had to reduce by 150 gold, which that's not bad, and increased physical protection, so that's good. Soul Eater is an item that allows the player to gain a large amount of stats and extend them to emergency situations. Stay alive, 50% threshold is active and 1% per stack payoff. Happens early in a fight. It's not impactful enough. It happens too early in a fight. These changes should address that issue. Reduce the health threshold of passive from 50 to 25, and increase the health from the passive from 1 to 1.5. Meaning, this is actually really good for. This is actually a buff. You might look at it and go, say, 50 to 25, that's not a buff. 50 to 25, what it's saying is it goes to 25%, and it goes, hey, instead of hitting at 50 and then you get 20% back, you get down to 25 and you go back up to 55%. If my math's correctly there. Yeah. So it's pretty good. I think it was 70. I think it was 20 stacks, yeah. So that should be 30. Yeah. So, Warlock Sash is an item that is often used by mages to be tankier, or can be needed for it to be tankier in places like the solo lane. Also needed a rush to be effective. By reducing the cost of Golden Sash, the item is more comfortable early, allowing for the partial rush to be games in the early game mages use. Reduced cost, reduced health, and reduced mana. So basically it made it cheaper by reducing its health and mana, so you can be more versatile. Spectral Armor fixed an issue with it, okay. Now God changes, okay. So, key rescaling for Flame Wave, that's good, because Flame Wave is usually like your best ability, really, your most damaging ability, and it's just kind of lackluster sometimes, other than your ultimate. Kabarakin is seeing few changes. Increase effect of Shadow Zone now affects himself, good. Provides him a boost in survivability, good, because he was always knowing when you couldn't. Seismic Crush and Refraction Shield are now seeing base damage scaling consistent per level. Overall, Kabarakin is seeing more consistent output and damage outward. Shadow Zone now affects himself. Seismic Crush changed damage from 100 to 25 with 50% to 100 to 280 with 50%. I'm pulling on my mic. Ow. Changes in damage for Refraction Shield, 90 to 330 with 50%, or 90 to 340 with 50%. So, a little bit more power to him. Hey, Kraken still. Okay. Cupid's Ultimate shows how now avoid being interrupted after the cast has occurred. This will help Cupid make sure Phil's love happens exactly when he means to use it. Okay. While still keeping him casting for the same duration as it does. Oh, okay. So what it is when you fire it and when you can move after it is being changed. So casting time is when you're going into animation for it to land or for the ability to fire. So basically what it did was he put in Field of Love to gain it a little bit more, I don't know how you say it, make it where it's instant, so the Field of Love is automatically active, but it still takes him the same amount of time to get out of it and move afterwards, so that's not bad. Vinner has more mana to leap, claw, and bite at his enemies, giving him extra uses of his abilities in the early game. So you gain a little bit more MP5, and a little bit more mana. So that's good. Vinner, good for him. Mark of the Death updated tooltip for clarity. Fixed Kali to is receiving Blood Force passive on assists if the target is her passive marked. Oh, that was cool. That would have been cool though. Fixed the issue where Kali was getting the wrong XP and gold value for assists on her marked target. Fixed achievement now awarding some 3 or more gods with Petrify, or kill 3 or more enemy gods with Petrify. Okay. So fixed for Medusa. Okay, Poseidon is a character that often wants to maintain high levels of his tide and to be mobile and effective around the map. He reduces both his tide meter and his mana cost on his tidal surge and whirlpool. Poseidon himself often is slightly better positioned to key points in the game, so because Poseidon's been getting no use really. Let's see, we reduced the mana cost from 70 to 110 to 60 to 100. That's good. And the tidal meter from 35 to 30. So that's pretty good too, because that tidal meter is staying to try to keep up. Reduce mana from 70 to 110 to 60 to 100, and then reduce the tile meter from 25 to 20. That's pretty decent. It's not changing anything really. That's super effective, especially since late game a mage doesn't care about his mana anyway, because you basically regen it instantaneously if you have an MP5 on your side, which is basically Tootie and Kronos's, and maybe even a Book of Thought to get you all that mana, so that's not horrible. Okay, general corrected the issue with colorless health bar, would scale properly from a distance, fix the issue with colorless health bar in Spectator, fix the issue with Susano would get stuck in towers or phoenixes. That's good to know. Good to know. So, that's basically the patch notes. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the event that I was talking about earlier. Here it is. So this is the Glory awaits, blah 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 blah. So basically, when you get the pass, you get the 2 skins like I showed you earlier. You get the loading frame, the Norse Seafarer music theme, Ymir's announcer pack. Of course, these don't, they're music, so those don't really have a thing. The ward, which like I said is a cup. This is the loading frame, like I said, and this is the altar. So this is what you're going to get. And as you go through the quest line, as you go through here like this. You have until July 5th. You can go through and you can make your own path and get here. You will unlock Kali and the Chalk skin, which are the Jarl skins, Valhard versions of the ones up here. So there you go. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this patch notes. I'm sorry I wasn't very informed because I just straight up didn't watch it. I missed it. First patch since I've been out of school, and my timing was off. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to follow for the next patch. And yeah, see ya.